Can your husband spend the night with me?
Yes, but he has to leave before dawn.
Morning Internet. We are here at Lugu Lake. It is 12 o'clock midday, and you can see the lake behind us. It is really a beautiful place. We're in the southwest of China. The place is called Lugu or Lugu Lake. And on the map, it's situated here about 200 kilometers northeast of Lijiang. If you haven't watched the previous video, please go and watch it, the journey towards Lugu Lake. But now we're going to take you for a tour of the lake. Now on the lakes of this beautiful lake, where you can see through the water and there's no pollution here. It is ironic that a marriage did take place this morning here in front of our room. Because the Mosuo people, which there's about 40,000 of them living around this lake, they don't get married. The woman owns everything, even the men if they want to. And they invite men, as many as a lady wants, to visit her at night in these walking marriages. The men just then come to her. They have sex with her and they leave before dawn in the morning, and they live in their own place. And they've got no relationship with the men. The children are then raised by the parents, the brothers, and the woman who lives together. And nobody challenges this situation or this culture. This is what they do. Now, this culture has been challenged over the last couple of years by a lot of tourists coming in here. And they will be under pressure in the next couple of years. So if you want to see Lugu Lake, you better go there quickly if you want to see part of this culture.
There is a beautiful temple on the island, and you can take a boat to there.
Now the lake here is in the northwest of the Yunnan Plateau, in the middle of the lake, is forming the border between Ninglang County and the Yunnan province. Now the formation of this lake is due to a geological fault, belonging to the geological age of Cenozoic. Well, it's called an alpine lake at an elevation of 8,809 feet or 2,685 meters above sea level, and it's the highest lake here in the Yunnan province. The lake is surrounded by mountains, as you can see, and it has 5 islands, 4 peninsulas and 14 bays and 14 beaches like this. Now the lake's inhabitants, as you can see, there's a village over there. A lot of minority groups, ethnic groups are living here, like the Mosuo, the Norzi, the G and the Pumi. But the most numerous here is the Mosuo people, also spelled Mosuo. The lake this year is a tourist attraction now, so you can see all the hotels here on the beachfront, and then restaurants, and that is basically what it's all about. Now the lake here is called the Mother Lake by the Mosuo people, and there's a reason for this. This is the last quadriellum of the Matriarch of the Mosuo tribe. They have a separate identity from the Naxis. It is said that a chance, they use the word Mosuo. And what basically happened here is many years ago, there was a big war. And basically the Mosuo people was losing this war against whoever the enemy was. And most of the men were killed. There's a little bird here. I can get to work the stick. And most of the men were killed, so the women and the children fled. And they basically came to hide on this big island here right in front of us. And what happened then is there was a lot of women and only a couple of men. So one of the strong women took charge of this story. There's a lot of birds here on the island. And then she decided she must regrow this tribe. So basically women became in charge of this tribe and the men became just possessions. So that the women even owned the men. Of course, the beginning of winter here, and there's also a lot of cosmos here, just similar to what we get in South Africa. Beautiful little flowers, as you can see here. It wasn't open to the public for a long time because it's a minority group. But in 2016, the government built better roads here, tar roads, and also an airport here in Lugu Lake. And then the whole thing was opened to the public, and since then it has become a very booming tourist destination. We lived here 7 years ago, and since then a lot of development has taken place. You can see this building everywhere. They're just building hotels. So basically this whole town just consists of hotels and restaurants. We are living here in the Daluoshui Village. And there's a lot of villages around the lake. This is a big bell that they use for prayer. You ring the bell and the little flags is full of so-called scripture. And they call this a prayer wheel, known as a Mani prayer wheel. I'm not going to go into too much detail. Even KFC has made it here. They're still busy building, but they're in operation. Yeah. Now this is where you can take a boat and they will row you across to the island. You can go and visit the island. We might do that at some stage. It costs around 150 yuan to visit the island. And there you can see one boat heading out to the island now, being rowed. Normally, in most cases by women. As is the culture here. There's a local bride and bridegroom on the boat taking pictures. Because the photographer is in the water there somewhere. Brave man. At the moment it is not tourist season, so most of the boats are just lying idle here in the bay, lots of them. On this side, lots of hotels. Everything that was in front that wasn't an hotel 7 years ago, all the restaurants in the front street here has closed down. Everything now here is just hotels. There's a lot of shops, little shops here. Let's see what they offer. So basically they offer this traditional, I think this is a shop where you get dressed and then you go on the boat. Yeah, you hire these clothes and then you get on a boat and you just go and take photos. Wow, this is made of animal skin. Made of animal skin. Yeah, look how hot that will be. So beautiful. Next door to it is just a cafe. Catering for the locals. Over here is a silver jewelry shop. You can buy a lot of hats and also winter clothes here and jewelry. Yeah, skins here in the room. Beautiful. More shops here, more clothes. And then dried food, yeah. More shops down here. Very traditional shoes here.
They make it themselves, it's handmade.
Making it here. The culture. This is the shop we just passed. There's ice cream here. Everything is here on the pavement. The shop is open. Store owners sleeping in the back. No problem. Nobody will steal. It's just not in the culture to steal. Hoort jou goed warm te hou daarin. Hoort jou warm te hou. Wow, look at hierdie. Nee, gaaf. Kyk hierdie mooi shawl hier so. Here's sort of a
Milk shop,
tea shop, coffee shop, something to drink. Oh, Marina says this is not made of bark, it's mushrooms. This is all dried mushrooms. Yeah, you can see there.
Dry apples.
There's dried mushrooms there.
Gesmokte vlees.
Still walking all along the lake shore here. Ja, hier doen hulle weer ook offerandes wat ons nou nie wil doen nie. Offerande goeders. Nie vir ons so lekker is nie. En nog hotelle en nog bou hulle nuwe hotelle daarvoor. This is again, yeah, let's see. Just look inside the water, how clean it is. Just so beautiful.
No papers, no straws, no plastic bags.
Over there is another island with its temple. On top of it, a small little island. The hotel was built here right around the tree. The top of the tree is missing, but it's growing again. And that room has got a big tree inside it. Everywhere they building. New season obviously starts in probably in January, just before the Chinese New Year.
Our place.
About 7 years ago, when we lived here for some time, there was only one Western restaurant here, and this was the place. We're gonna have a look if they're still here. They had 7 meals, Western meals, on the menu, of which they normally only have 5 available. But we came here basically for lunch and dinner every night. And they had a local here singing with his guitar. And sometimes when I was bored, I took up the guitar and sang here. It's still here. It's now a pub, it looks like. Yeah, it's a pub, and now it has a pool table in it. So it used to be a restaurant here. It seems to be just a pub now, not a restaurant anymore. Anyhow, and this is where I used to sit and sing. It had a bar counter there, it's a bit different now. Let's see if we can get something to drink here. So yeah, we're gonna just sit here having a coffee, look at the lake behind us here. It's just beautiful. No wonder thousands of people are streaming here. Kry jy koffie?
En nou kom. Ek net sekere blou koppie, ek het geel koppie, ek het 'n pinke.
Ja, ek kry
Gele.
Yeah, so getting here to Lugu Lake is not easy. It's normally there's 2 flights a week here from Kunming, maybe a little bit more, but now here in the off-season time, there's no flights. There's absolutely no flights. So to drive here, the closest town from here is Lijiang, and to drive from there it's about 200 kilometers, but it takes 3.5 hours. So we're just enjoying the Lugu Lake here. Just beautiful. No power boats on the water allowed. No swimming allowed. In fact, they believe that if you swim in this water, you will get pregnant, whether you're male or female. And yeah, you can probably think where this myth originates from. So she's going to make this. She makes this materials. She just made this one on this machine. So now she's going to show us how this is done.
Ek het jou gesien, jy was bedreig en bang, jy het my getoer, toe ek jou stem daar hoor, jy het my hart gevang. Liefde is gebore, en een oorwind was gedaan, jy het my denke oorgeneem, al was my lewe deur mekaar, met jou helder sonskyn glimlach, het jy my lewe gekom. Onder die
Now we crossed into the second street, and yeah, still a lot of hotels here, but basically here it's just a restaurant and a restaurant. We basically reached the end of the village, and in the next video we're going to go around the lake. That will be very interesting. So please like this video, subscribe, and then we will see you when we go around. That we're going to end this video here. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and like it below. And then we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Some doesn't mean go through, and some start like you to live.